Hello, Max and Cheese here, and today we are reviewing, re-reviewing a figure, because recently I bought a head sculpt off of Kujira Designs, which you should definitely check out, comparing it to the older head sculpt to see if it looks better or not. Now, looking at the head, you might notice that it looks a lot more accurate and a lot more different than the original SH Monstars head sculpt. Um, that's because it is. If you know Kujira Designs, you probably know that they like to make head sculpts for SH Monstars to make them look more accurate. Now, I bought the Final Wars one because that's the figure that looked the least movie accurate in my collection. But after buying this one, I might think about getting some more of these and, just test them out. By the way, yes, I did custom paint this. I try to make it look like an SH Monstars as much as possible. I hope you guys could see the mouth that pretty well. I also did paint the eyes, which were actually a pain to do because I have shaky hands, unfortunately. Um, but I actually really like the head sculpt. I think it looks a lot more accurate than the movie head. No.
What do we?
The SH Monstars head sculpt. As you can see right here, there's the original head sculpt. The pretty big difference, honestly, in my opinion. Now, I don't want to take the head off because before I started painting the head, I tried to put it on, and that took me like 30 minutes to do because the ball joint didn't fit just right onto it, so I had to do a little bit of mangling. But yeah, after I've painted it, I could say that this very well looks a lot better, and now I could do more fun Godzilla-style motions with a accurate Final Wars figure. Which also means I can also, just make Final Wars Godzilla stop motions for this figure. So basically this is a pretty short video because there isn't very much to say. It basically has the normal articulation of any Godzilla figurehead. It is a little bit more tight in my opinion. He could basically do the same thing as the original head, except he can't look down as much. But that could obviously be fixed with the neck joint. Yes, mouth is also articulated. Bit more tight than that, but honestly, I kind of prefer that. Here's the other one compared to it. I don't know if the lighting's good for y'all. But anyway, yeah, I actually really do like this figure. I think it'll be very fun to do some animations with him. And I think that just about ends this video. So make sure to check out Kujira Designs and get your head sculpt today. You thought that was the end of the video. No, I also got another custom that I've been working on for a while. It's basically supposed to be a prediction, but it is the MonsterVerse Space Godzilla for Godzilla X Kong Supernova. I will definitely get into that. This is my custom SH Monster Space Godzilla from Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Now, obviously, we don't know what he looks like yet, so I could get to have a little bit more fun with this guy, with not really having to make him accurate, since there's really nothing to base him off of, except for the Heisei design. But what this used to be was actually one of my first Godzilla figures, which was a bootleg of 2019, which I didn't realize until like a month later. And as you can see, I definitely changed this guy a lot, with one of the more liminal things being cutting the dorsal plates. Let's see if we could just get a better shot at that. Yeah, once you get really close, you could tell I cut him off. I also 3D printed some crystals for the shoulders and the tail right here. This is obviously not the best Space Godzilla custom for the MonsterVerse out there. Obviously, I've seen much better ones, which you should also check them out on them. But I think this one is actually pretty good. I also use clay pieces for the chest and torso, and I also use a clay piece for his like a pendant of sorts on the top, like a crown. And I use Lego teeth for the side teeth. What are these called? Like side chompers or something? I don't know. Tell me down in the comments. I painted this guy with more of a dark purple on the body and painted the chest red, obviously. I didn't have any idea for the eyes, so I just painted them white. Let's also get a pretty good look at that. I don't know why, but Godzilla heads are always hard to me. Like, this one right here was almost impossible to do. Before I customize this guy, I was thinking about selling him on eBay for the average SH Monster Arts knockoff price. But then I got an idea to turn him into a custom. So I went with the idea to turn him into a Space Godzilla custom. And I think it turned out great. And now he actually has a place in the collection on top of the shelf with the rest of my customs. By the way, yes, I'll be moving my gaming collection into my library shelf. I will do that in the future. Just been pretty busy with school and stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching this custom duo, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one.